Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Hope you're all doing well. So I'm here today for another Fabric Friday, and this week we're going to be making our own fabric washi. So it's faux washi tape, but we're going to be using fabric for it. It is such a simple thing to do. I believe anybody can do it. All you really need is lots of fabric, obviously, and double-sided sticky tape. And literally, I have just been making some here. We've just put the double-sided sticky tape on the back. This was just a short piece that I had, but I had some longer strips that I've cut that I've wound around some spare spools that I had that lace came on. We've got this one here as well, look at that. And then I decided to do this one and see what some silkier material would look like. So just having a play and making up our own fabric washi tape. So yeah, as I said, it's nice and easy to do. So I'll just move these over to the side of me, and then there's that. Yeah, all you really need is some some double-sided sticky tape. Now I've got two sizes here. This is an old roll. It's actually really quite yellowy on the other side, but I want to. It's still very sticky. It's still sticky enough to use. Now this is. It's about almost an inch. Just under an inch wide, but this one is only, I suppose it's about 3, 4, 5, 6 sixteenths. God, put your teeth in to say that. Okay, yeah, it's not quite, it's just over a quarter of an inch. So I already had these strips cut and they just happened to be the perfect width for this with the fraying. Exactly the same with this one, it was the perfect width. However, I tried to cut some straight with this and it wasn't very good. So what I did with this one is actually just put the sticky stuff down onto the fabric and then cut the fabric. So that's probably the best way to go, and that's how I'm going to show you to do this. So let's move these over to one side. I've got this lovely pink material. You've probably seen me use this quite a few times in my journaling, and all I'm going to do, I'm not going to be looking at it, it goes at a different angle, so I'm literally just going to stick this right slap bang in the middle. Well, I say the middle, but down here. And have I got the right side? No, I haven't. It's this side. Okay, so this is the side we want to stick on, and I'm literally just going to put down my double-sided tape, making sure I try and smooth out. I'll see if we can do a whole run of this, because this is a nice long bit of material. There you've got the fold there, just try and uncrease it. So you could do this with any material, I think. Just running out of space. It's just a question of putting your tape all the way down to the end. Now I've got my bone folder because I'm going to burnish it down really nicely all the way along to make sure it sticks. If you've got new double-sided tape that's really sticky, you might feel you don't need to do this process, but I just want to make sure it's all nicely stuck to the fabric. I mean, look at this long bit. This is going to keep us going for ages, isn't it? There we go. Right. Still recording, yep. Now I'm going to just turn my mat around so that I've got a longer width. You do need a bit of space to do this. Okay. So I've got a ruler that I can use, and I am literally just going to leave the tiniest of amount either in there. It's just, what is it, 1/16, somewhere around there, 1/16 gap. And then I'm just going to cut like so. Now I'm doing this first side first because this is less likely to slip on the shiny back of this. So we'll do the same again. One. I'm moving this a bit. Yeah, I thought so. Still didn't cut it. Come on. It's because I'm not standing up, I'm doing it arm's length. Okay. Let's see if we can do a better job on this side. Try and come like so. And then trim this little bit off here. Okay, so that's got rid of that bit of fabric. Now I'm going to do exactly the same again and take off the extra this side that we don't need. There we go. So let's put my blade down, move this all to the side, and we have, I mean look, it frays really nicely, so you could fray this if you wanted to, or you could just cut them and have that smooth. I quite like some of these to be, these scissors, I guess in there I cut something gluey last time round. Why are my others? Let's just, there we go. That's better. So there we have a nice long strip of our fabric washi. How cool is that? And you don't have to do long bits like this, you could do smaller pieces. Let's have a look in our fabric stash and do some more, shall we? How are we doing on time? Yeah, I did think this was going to be quite a quick video actually, because it's fairly straightforward in using the double-sided tape. Okay, I wanted to see if I could do one with this, but I've not got a great deal of this left. Yeah, but I'm not sure how it's going to go. You're not going to get them on there, so I don't think that's going to work. Okay, it's not going to work, that one. What have we got? We could do a strip of this yellow, couldn't we? Should we do a thinner strip? We haven't done anything thin. So I'm going to apply this directly to the fabric. This is a fairly new piece, fairly new roll from HobbyCraft. So I'm just trying to get it straight. There we go. Let's cut this bit off. Give this a good old burnish down. It also helps smooth out if you've got any wrinkles with the fabric. So just go along, smooth that out, and then we will cut a piece of this. Now the other side's frayed, so I am going to see if I can fray this side. I left a little bit of a gap to be able to do that. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've been joining in with some of the Fabric Fridays. I know some of you have. I've been seeing your lovely creations over on Instagram. You've been tagging me in there and using the hashtag Fabric Friday 2024. So that's really great to see. So yeah, do let me know. So there we go. That's another little strip of our handmade fabric washi. It's so simple, so simple. I'm sure it's been done before. I'm sure this is not a new idea for me, but I haven't seen anybody do it. I know Gail has made some faux washi, and I've seen other people make faux washi with paper and stamping and things like that, which is where I thought, oh, I could do fabric with that, but I'm sure somebody out there has already done this before. So but yeah, I just think how wonderful is that. And I just used a couple of old spools here from some lace to wind them round. Shall we do, let's see how we got time. Yeah, shall we do some more, shall we? Let's see, what have we got? Oh, this might be quite a nice one. We can get a longer piece out of this, can't we? Look. Oh, there's a nice rough edge along here already. Look. So let's use this edge now. What should we do? Should we do another thin one, or should we do a thicker one? Just smoothing out this edge. It's a bit crinkled. There we go. I think I'm going to do another thin one along here. So let's grab my thin double-sided tape. So I use double-sided tape when I'm card making a lot, which is where I've got these from. But yeah, I thought, oh, perfect. You might need to, we're going a bit wonky along here. Too busy. Yeah, you might need to if your fabric's quite creased, you might want to iron it. And I know there are other thicknesses and different widths of double-sided tape out there. I just happen to have these. Of what I've got at the moment is the wide and the thin, or I've got the super duper thin one, which I'm not even going to attempt to try and do some fabric with that one. Okay, so again, I'm just going to do a quick burnish along here. Make sure it's all smoothed out. That feels nice and smooth on that side. Turn my mat. So we can again just do a nice little bit of a fray, because I like that frayed edge. And that is another strip of washi. How cool is that? And they're so quick to do as well. So quick to do. Just take that off. And you can use any material. It's probably better with a cotton material, because I did find it quite difficult with this shinier stuff, the shinier material, whereas all the others are a thicker material. Even this, although this is shiny, it's a I think it's a silk or a satin. It's like a raw silk and satin, so it's got a bit of weight to it. So maybe something that's got a bit more weight to it is going to be better for you to do your strips of washi tape. But yeah, you can just use any material and any fabric. So, and then obviously we've got them ready for decorating up ephemera and things like that, which I will want to do and show you how to use them with the ephemera. But I think what I'm going to do is I've got a couple more ideas for some Fabric Fridays with nothing but fabric. Then I want to get to actually putting together the journal. Do you remember when we, a couple of Fridays ago, we made our journal cover, and I finished this off, and we then did, last week was ruffles, so I've got a couple of ruffles that I'm going to put in here. And this was going to become my idea book, because we've got the pages and everything that we've put in here. Well, I'm slowly getting bits together for this. So what I want to do as one of the Fabric Fridays is put this together and then actually have a play. So you can see like how I would use the washi tape strips, that you could perhaps put them down a strip on the page, or if you're grounding something like it, you've got a person on a tag, exactly the same way as we would use washi tape, you could just use the fabric one. So this is something that I will get to probably in a few Fridays time. I will have a break from ideas and then put this together and show you what my plans are for this, and just recap on what we've done. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and I would share this really nice, quick and simple way of making your own fabric washi tape. So simple, you just need double-sided sticky tape and fabric, and it gives you all this lovely fun to play with. So there we go, short and sweet one this week, but that's the idea. Hopefully it's inspired you to create some of your own. And I will be back next Friday with some more fun with fabric. Take care everyone, bye.